Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So I have something pretty exciting to talk to you about today, and it's the 5 decluttering checklists that might be the solution to what you've been looking for as you declutter your house and also try to simplify your life. So you won't believe how these 5 decluttering checklists are revolutionizing the way people are approaching and succeeding at decluttering their homes and simplifying their lives. So if you're overwhelmed by the clutter everywhere you look, and if you are searching for ways to live that simpler life with less stuff and less stress, these 5 decluttering checklists might be the solution that you've been looking for. So while each one is uniquely different, the checklist will help you to achieve the exact same results when decluttering your home. So they will each show you how to get started on your journey, how to find the time to declutter, and how to stay motivated even when you want to quit. And they'll also show you how to maintain your clutter-free home. So face it, dealing with clutter is painful. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and to lose focus when you're surrounded by all of that stuff. But rather than letting it get to you, why not try using checklists to help you overcome the emotions associated with clutter? So a checklist is really a left brain approach to dealing with clutter because it's linear and it's logical. So I happen to be a checklist fanatic. When I need to get something done, when I want to get something done, for instance, grocery shopping, planning a party, planning for a trip, or decluttering my home, a good checklist is a secret weapon that I love to use because it's a simple tool that helps you get things done in an organized, disciplined, and very efficient manner. So checklists give you that advantage because they help streamline the process, making even the largest tasks much more manageable and far less daunting. So while this simple tool might seem kind of mundane and boring at first, if you are facing an overwhelming project like decluttering your home, try a checklist because a checklist might be the solution that you've been looking for because it helps you to manage it so much better. So in its purest form, a checklist is an easy to follow roadmap that helps your brain organize and make sense of all of that clutter, creating a process for you to follow so that you can accomplish your decluttering goals. So a checklist is a left brain approach to decluttering because it provides a clear starting point. There's a number 1, a number 2, and a number 3. And this is especially helpful if you are struggling about where to begin. And the second thing is it simplifies the process. So you don't even have to think about what the next step is. And then it inspires motivation and momentum, especially when you get stuck and you want to quit. And we all do. And also it helps you to increase your focus by reducing the distractions. And it helps you prioritize the tasks at hand. And it also helps you to boost your productivity by breaking down the larger tasks so you feel more successful. And then it helps alleviate the stress and the overwhelm so you feel more in control of the process. And then it also helps you to avoid fatigue by allowing you to pace yourself so you can stop whenever you need to, and then you can restart. This is also helpful if you have a team because the team can pick up where you've left off. It also helps you to build confidence. So working through that checklist, just checking one thing after the other is empowering, and especially because you can see progress just looking at that little check. And then it instills good habits because it helps you understand and master and also adopt the mindset and the skills needed when you're decluttering. And number 10, it inspires a positive mindset. So it encourages you to check one mark after another. And that's creating a positive energy and positive mindset. So because each decluttering journey is so different, I've created 5 different, they're uniquely different decluttering checklists for you to try. And each one is based on what your specific struggles might be. So likely you're going to discover that one works better than the other, but I do encourage you to try them all because you might really decide that one works well for this kind of project, but another might work better for another project for you. So the 5 decluttering checklists that I'm talking about are available on my website, Rita Wilkins at ritawilkins.com. And actually, when I create this as a blog, we'll have links to that. And all you do is you just sign up and we will automatically send the PDFs to you. So the 5 decluttering checklists that are changing the way people declutter their homes include a brief description of each checklist, how it works, and why it's uniquely different. So the first one is called the Quick Start Guide, Home Decluttering Checklist. So it offers an easy to follow step-by-step guide where and how to get started. So it takes decluttering areas of your home that bother you the most. And that is a pretty exciting place to start. So it could be your kitchen counter, it could be your desktop, it could be your nightstand. But whatever area bothers you the most, that's where you start in the Quick Start Guide. And then a comprehensive checklist of all the items throughout your home that are overlooked, because it's pretty amazing. You know, we don't see what we don't see sometimes. And so having a checklist, oh yeah, I forgot that category. So, and also it helps you to experience quick results. And then it demonstrates a methodology for selecting a specific area, creating a vision for that area so that you can maintain that clutter-free look in the future. So think about your kitchen counter, you know, just visualize what it looks like now after all of that clutter, and that helps you to maintain it because it's what you want to go back to. So the second decluttering checklist is called the Minimalist Home Decluttering Checklist. Now this helps you to identify items that that you need to go by classifying them. So as unused, unwanted, unloved, and unnecessary. And it demonstrates a minimalist methodology to keep only what you love, what you need, and what you will use. It also helps you to focus on what's important, meaningful, and what's not. And then also this mindful approach is very inspiring and inspirational. So it's pretty easy for us to say, you know, I don't love that anymore, it's time for it to go, or I don't use it anymore, so it's time for it to go. The third checklist is 100 items that you can declutter right now. It's also called the Minimalist Home Decluttering Checklist. So it's a room-by-room, comprehensive, area-by-area checklist that helps you to see items you may not see. So we're all guilty of this. You know, we go up into a guest room and we don't see that the old decorative items or the old bed pillows and things like that. So having a checklist, it just kind of is a reminder. Do we need that? Do we want it? Do we use it? So it also assists you in paring down your belongs to only what you need, love, and will use. And that's more of a minimalist mentality. And then it's also a visual tool, and it keeps you motivated because you want to declutter, but need help with finding the time because it can be done in small doses. So because this checklist is one that you can kind of start and then stop. If you have minimal amounts of time, you can do this checklist in just small stages and steps. The fourth checklist is called Rita's Minimalist Home Closet Decluttering Checklist. This is a how-to checklist. It provides step-by-step guide how to organize and to maintain a highly functional closet. And it distills a larger project by simplifying the process into just 3 steps. It's sort, organize, maintain. And then also it shows you how to maintain a clutter-free closet. And the last one, I had fun making. It's called the Funniest Closet Decluttering Checklist Ever. So this one invites you to laugh at yourself, to have fun with decluttering. use humor, authenticity, and self-deprecation, and discover items that you can't believe you wore, or you can't believe you spent good money on that. So it uses the category method of decluttering to sort through the closet over a 30-day period. I think you'll find this one it's fun. And it helps to instill good habits to maintain clutter over a longer period of time, and helps you be more mindful of purchases that you make in the future, because you'll say, I just threw out that dress because it looked ridiculous on me. Why would I buy something similar to that again? So if you've been seeking solutions to your clutter, these 5 home decluttering checklists could be the game changer that you've been looking for. They offer practical tools and tips that you certainly can't find on TikTok. Not that I'm a TikTok person, but many people are. And so imagine the weight being lifted from your shoulders as you pare down your possessions and free up that space in your home and in your mind, just one check mark at a time. So again, if you are interested in these checklists, you can reach out to me, Rita Wilkins, at ritawilkins.com. You can go to my website, designservicesltd.com. Anyway, and we will be glad to send you all 5. And I would love to hear back from you as to which ones work best for you and what progress you made. Thanks.